lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, hi everybody, it's Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop, and I'm back with another thrift haul. We're going to start right down here in the front. I almost got detached retina when I saw this. I was first obviously attracted to the typical Depression green color, so I picked this up at a Goodwill. I paid, I think, $2.50 for it. When I first saw it, I thought, okay, it's just a glass jar, maybe a powder jar missing its lid with sort of an applied frosted green effect. But then I lifted it up and held it up to the light, and you'll see inside it says Eastern Airlines, and kind of an stylized Art Deco bird up there. That's the cat, by the way. He is out. He's playing with one of his little mice, and he's having a fit with it. That's just the noise he makes. He's fine, in case you hear it. So I found this, and I thought, wow, this possibly was used on Eastern Airlines. How did I guess? And with doing a little research, it was. This dates to the mid-40s. And it was used on the new Constellation planes, also known as the Connies. Eastern Airlines was in business from 1926 to 1991, with their main hub being in Miami. Anyway, these were used back when airline travel was very luxurious and big dinners were served. This would come on a tray, and the hot entree would be in here. And I'm going to insert a photograph right about now to show you a vintage ad. And you can see the dish, which looks like it's got some chicken and green beans and something else inside of it. So really nice. Here's also the airplane that it was used on. And two of these sold a while ago for $60 for the two. Now, that was a buy it now, which, if you're not familiar with eBay, that means that the seller just decided to put $60 on them and they sold for that. Nobody made an offer, they paid the asking price. So it's kind of hard to tell what something is worth when it's just at a buy it now as opposed to an auction. And there really aren't these are not easy to find. There were no other examples listed. So, would one of them sell for $30 or more? I'm just going to put it up for auction and let it see where it goes. I'll probably have a starting bid of about $25 on it. Here's a fan base, opalescent hobnail by Fenton, I believe. 1940s into the early 50s, really popular stuff. Back there is an Art Deco chrome. Oh, by the way, that would sell for, this doesn't bring a whole lot anymore. $12, $15. Here is an Art Deco chrome picture frame. And I actually put a picture of my grandmother in it. There she is. And I'm going to keep the frame because this picture dates to the 30s, and so does the frame. And I really didn't have a frame for this photograph, so there she is. Okay, so we'll slide that back there. Ooh, look at the dust. There's an egg cup from Fire King, jadeite, late 40s, early 50s. And these sell for, I think these sell for maybe $15 each. If I were to sell that frame, that frame is okay. Probably bring about 15 bucks. I don't know why I bought this, but I did. I'll let you see it. Yeah, so this would hang in your closet, full of mothballs. I just like the tin and the graphics on it, and he's really cool. So I don't think I'm even going to try to sell that because I don't think it has any value to anybody. Oh, there's a trivet, an iron trivet. I love the remnants of the green paint that's on here. And this could be a Wilton. I didn't look terribly closely at it. Of course, a lot of people still use these, hang them in their kitchen, use it as a pot rest, spoon rest. That should sell for about 10 bucks. This should sell for about 20. Two terriers, Scotties if you want to call them that. Japan, the Japan sticker is gone, but we know that was Japan right there. No chips, no cracks. The paint is really well done on these, and I think this is so cute. Look at his little leg, little hind leg, trying to jump up on his mother. That's cute. So that should sell for about 20. And then back here is a planter. That's of course just a figurine, late 40s, 50s. This also probably is mid-century, 1950s, and it's made in Japan. Has the Japan sticker on the bottom, and it is a fox. Little fox planter. No chips, no cracks on that. Somewhat unusual. Foxes are really in right now. They've been in for a couple of years, and I don't often find vintage items with foxes on them. So I had to grab that. There's the Lefton Choir Boys. Let me stand up here. Sorry about that. These are... Move, Fox. Here are the Lefton Choir Boys, and these are all... I think one of them still has his... Yeah, there it is. We're all familiar with that. These are in great shape with no chips or cracks. And they're in a bisque finish. And they did come as a set of 3. And only one of them has his eyes on the director. The other 2 are looking at their music. I've seen this set molded or cast all as one piece. In other words, all 3 of the boys would be connected together in one mold. But here the 3 are separate, and I think that they came as a set of 3. So we'll see what happens with those online. This I bought. This is L.E. Smith Black Amethyst Glass 1930s, and I bought this to keep it with the L.E. Smith set that I have. One of these days I'll set it up and show you. That's a little tidbit tray, little serving tray in Black Amethyst Glass by L.E. Smith from the 30s. That sells for about $20, which surprised me. I paid $1 for it, and I thought, oh, okay, there's a little kitchen thing. It'll sell for maybe $5. But it sells pretty consistently for around 20 in good condition, and this one is in super nice condition. It's called the Branwell Sifter in a cream color with red apples. So that's some old masking tape, which I'm gonna chip off of that. And the inside can be cleaned if somebody actually wanted to use this. And that, I'm guessing, is from the 40s. And then, let's see, back here is also a tidbit tray. This is made in Japan, and this dates to right around 1930. Oh, this is my treat for the day. Well, not for the day, but for the hour. That's Fire King Jadeite, by the way, but you guys already knew that. Excuse me. I don't want my coffee to get cold. That's a tidbit tray. These jewel tone colors were popular in the 20s. And this looks like the way lamp finials would look during that period as well. I date this to around 1930. And this thing, if we turn it over, it's funny because it's marked Made in Japan on the bottom plate. It's marked Japan on the actual brass rod that holds it all together. And then it's also marked, it's upside down, I know, Made in Japan with ST. That's, I guess, the importer. I haven't looked that up yet. So, tidbit trays, always popular. Very good for your cheese and crackers. See if we can get 20 bucks out of that. And then finally, this hard plastic. I think this guy's called a Basset Hound. Is that right? He reminds me of that dog that was on Hee Haw. So for those of you old enough to remember Hee Haw, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, go look it up. It's a funny show. So he was $1 because it was half price. He's a bank, no chips, no cracks on him, and he's that hard, sort of like 50s plastic, or the kind of plastic you see just before the blow mold era. Yes, Salem, we hear you. We hear you. Okay, so, and I haven't even looked him up, so I don't know, but I'm going to probably put about $15 on him. So let's back up and let you see everything. Not a whole lot, it's a small haul, but some cool vintage items. I am way behind on my eBay shop listings, so I really apologize for those of you who have been checking out my shop and you're like, you haven't put anything on in forever. I haven't, but please stick with me because I promise you I will be getting on that this week. Okay, thanks for watching. It's Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying so long for now.